Well, the Phillies are going to try to get one in here today against the Colorado Rockies. Plenty of time to get photos wherever you want, and plenty of time to get some giveaways. Well, here's the rest of the Phillies lineup, brought to you by the Xfinity 10G. The future starts now. It's Bones.
So you spot them one every 3 weeks or something like that. Involved. We want to educate people. We want to get people to understand the clothing they need to wear, and we want to get people to understand how important it is to see a dermatologist as often as possible, and you can speak to that.
Yeah, I go at least 4 times a year.
Yeah.
You know, and I think the cool part is making sure that there's lotion, and the dispensers are all over this ballpark.
That's right.
But now all over King of Prussia Mall, and they're strong. They're not going to blow over. There's going to be, there's going to be stuff in there all the time.
So if fans, if you can get out to the King of Prussia Mall, you'll see
a beautiful mall.
Everything you need to become part of our sponsorship team. Make a donation. Start a Sam's Club, Students Against Melanoma, at any of the kids' schools that you know of that might be interested. We're just going great guns with this thing, and I'm so happy to be involved.
Is there a minimum like SPF that people should be considering when they put these lotions and screens on?
Yeah, the sunscreen dispensers have 30 SPFs. There we go.
Sean got the towel on his head to make sure he's covered up.
Yeah, even today, like it's a little bit overcast today, but there's still some harmful sun's rays up there.
Well, I know I was out at my daughter's track meet at Widener, and it was earlier today, and I didn't have a hat on, but I got to the car afterward before I went to the press conference, and I felt like the top of my head. I was like, oh boy.
Yeah.
3 balls, 2 strikes to Marsh, and he'll draw the walk. Well, Michael, great work by you. The folks at Marsh takes his lead. Pache sends it to deep center field. On the run is Daza. It is gone into the trees.
Along on an approach that's going to be consistent for him and getting a chance.
In the third.
And let's remember Brandon Marsh working that tough base on ball. Man, you had to put your teeth right down in there. You had to risk.
Dodger Stadium?
Oh yeah.
Wow. Because people consider that now the best carpet in the game.
That's because of the grass it's terrific. But it's the dirt that really makes the difference for the infielder.
2-2.
And some get kind of clumpy, and so when people are running on it, it causes divots
Sticks
out
in
there.
Their spikes, yeah.
And so that it creates some tough plays out there. That's why you see infielders kind of cleaning their space right in front almost all the time, just to make sure they don't get any rough hops.
Marsh bounces it out towards second. It's booted
by
God. Trejo. The World Baseball Classic game where he was all over the place with his command, and Mark DeRosa had to come out and take him out. And I even thought in my mind, was he having the disorder that he had before, the yips that he had that cost him his career early on. And it turned out that one did lead to the other. And it was a shame, because what an honor and what a continuation of the story for him to be on the World Baseball Classic roster. 37 years young. And a high fly ball out to right center field. Blackmon's going back to the scoreboard. The wind. Oh, it kept it in the yard. It's off the scoreboard. Marsh is on his way to third, and he'll get there with a head-first slide. 4th triple of the year for Brandon Marsh.
Well, there's that swirling wind again that we saw from StatCast playing a big role. That's got a chance to be a home run.
Oh, absolutely.
And then there's, that ball kind of with a crosswind there. That ball would probably have gone out of the ballpark at any other time.
Absolutely.
A little bit of a miscommunication out there. Blackmon was the guy with the beat on it, and then he kind of pulled up at the last minute, thinking that Daza was going to make the play, and with his speed, Marshy makes it easily to third base.
Well, he leads all of Major League Baseball with his 4 triples. He had 4 triples all of last year. Crone swings at the first pitch, sends it to center. Marsh is there, and he misplayed it as it's off the wall. It was a tough play anyway, and Crone will get it to second base with a leadoff double. So 1 pitch here in the second, and he's aboard. He's a strong man.
That was a rocket, Ruben.
Yeah, C.J. Crone has been a little bit of a Philly killer, and this is a ball that's directly over Marsh's head. It's the toughest play to make as a center fielder, and he got turned around a couple of times. The ball's kind of, the wind is drifting out to center field. He got turned around twice, and then he tries to make the leaping catch there at the end.
And a line drive out to right center field. That'll be in for a base hit. Marsh cuts it off. Diaz thinking 2, and he goes, whoa, no. And that's a good throw in.
You talk about dropping anchor. I mean, that couple of very good at-bats, his last 2 at-bats by Diaz after punching out twice. And
especially we were talking about walking Cron and pitching.
Yeah. I mean, he's put together some excellent at-bats. This guy doesn't run all that well, but.
That one's out to center field. Marsh is there. 1 out. Did he go? Yes, he did. Save number 396 for Craig Kimbrell. And the Phillies win it 4-3. It took just 8 pitches to finish off the top of the 9th inning. Tremendous day for the Phillies. Phillies win it today.